Hey gamers, if you like sushi and set collection and you have a great memory, then you might want to check out Sushi Boat. Let's take a look at what this game is all about. In this game, players will start each round by flipping over the top side dish card, which will tell them whether they need to just push sushi onto the sushi boat until it is full, filling in the gaps, or if they need to push until something falls into the trash can. If they have to do that, all they do is push sushi until one goes into that spot, push that off the edge, and then they can continue. Some of the side dish cards that get flipped will also trigger a wasabi challenge, where players will just take 2 wasabi cubes and put them on the colors of sushi that they think are hidden in the sushi boat trench there. If they are correct, they will earn those cubes as points. If not, they'll just get discarded. So it's a quick way to earn a couple of points, but they do have to be paying attention to everything that's sliding in there so that they don't forget. Then players will be able to place their pawn onto a seat on the sushi boat as long as nobody else is already there, and can do a couple of different things. They can spend an action to just take a coin out of the bank, or they can spend a coin to interact with the staff member at their seat if they are at a seat that has one, and that'll usually have some kind of special ability where they can get additional plates, or they can get points, or just take plates from places where they might not have already been able to do so. The last thing that they can do as an action is spending a coin to take the top side dish out of the discard pile, and that can go in their hand, and they can play it whenever it's appropriate to do the ability on it, or they might just be worth some additional points as well. The last thing a player does on their turn is eats the sushi that is at their seat. Some seats do have multiple options, but most only have one. They will then take the sushi that they're eating and stack them onto their plate throughout the game. Players do want to be careful about that because they cannot look through their stack during the game unless they have a card that will allow them to do so. So they do have to remember everything that they've already eaten because you will earn points for different types of sushi in your stack at the end of the game. They also want to try and stack like colors together because you'll earn points for the more that they have of the same color as well. The game ends when the side dish deck does run out and the player with the most points wins. I definitely thought that this game was super neat. I think that the tactile feel of all the pieces is great, and pushing them into the sushi boat is really cool as well. As somebody who has the memory of a goldfish, I wasn't as big on the memory element of the game. It was definitely hard to be paying attention to what you were trying to collect, and then also be looking at what's going into that hidden area of the sushi boat to try and get those points. It seems like not that many points, like no big deal if you get it wrong, but it can add up really quickly, and as other players are getting them and you're not, then it can really make a difference in the end of game state. Getting those sets is great, but a lot of times it's very difficult to do so. And when you couple that strategy of, okay, I need this, this, and this, alongside remembering what you already have in your stack, it does get very difficult, again, if you don't have a great memory. So if you like memory games, then this is going to be great for you because the feel of it is really, really great. And I think that you do have a lot of different options. You can try and go for bigger sets of different sushi, try and go for bigger sets of the same color, or even try and do both to maximize your points. There's also a really fun variant, the menu variant, where you can take menu cards and get more throughout the game if you want to, and it's just additional ways to earn points if you get certain colors of plates, certain types of sushi, things like that. So there is a lot of choice in the game, and I think that it works really well, but if you don't have a good memory, you're probably going to want to pass on this one. You can check out my full thoughts on the blog today. See if this one's for you.